Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day.
Hey, what's up, Spencer? My name is everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is currently 6:40 in the morning, and it is the beginning of a normal 24-hour reading vlog. I have so many things that I need to get done today. One, I look like a hot mess because I have not taken a shower yet today, and that's going to be a little bit difficult for me for the next few days because if you saw my last video, then you know that I had maintenance come in and kind of repaint my entire bathtub. It really needed it. It was looking really bad, but that means that I am not allowed to use my shower for the next 2 days. So if I want to get clean, I am going to have to wash my hair in the kitchen sink or something like that. But besides that, I have a lot of things to do today. I gotta go to the library, I gotta clean up my bathroom now that it is a mess. I gotta go grocery shopping, I gotta record my wrap up for this month. We just have a lot of things to do today. So with that, let's kind of just jump right in. My hair. I was originally going to do it in the kitchen sink, but then I realized that I need to get a haircut, and every time I get a haircut, the people at the hair place wash my hair for me, so why not just have them do it? It will be so much easier, and I will not be getting water everywhere like I know that I will if I try and do it on my own. While I was doing my chores, I was able to read about, or listen to about an hour and a half of The Poppy War. I'm not sure how many pages that translates out to, but I am creating a reading vlog based on the entire Poppy War trilogy, so if you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe for whenever that comes out. I also tried to work on a Treasury of Swashbuckling Adventures. This is a book that I bought about 5 years ago when I was working on a story for Anne Bonny and Mary Read, and I wanted to kind of have a reference and inspiration for other piratey tales. So I bought this, Swashbuckling Adventures, expecting this to be filled with pirate tales, but I am now realizing that this is not filled with pirate tales. It is filled with the opposite of that. In fact, one of the stories in here is about French aristocrats trying to escape the guillotine, which is the exact opposite of pirating. So I kind of was trying to like push myself through this. The only redeeming feature of this book is that Cyrano de Bergerac is in here, and I absolutely love Cyrano de Bergerac, but now that I have gotten to Cyrano de Bergerac and have read that part, I have no interest in continuing this, and I'm just gonna DNF it. And because I DNF'd it, I decided instead to pick up Willow by Julia Hoban. This is a contemporary story about a 17-year-old girl named Willow who accidentally killed her parents after they went out to a restaurant one night. Her parents had a little bit too much to drink. They asked Willow to drive home. Willow lost control of the car. There was an accident and both of her parents died in this accident. So now Willow is living with the remorse and grief of having accidentally murdered her parents. She lives with her brother who is 10 years older than her, so there is a strain on their relationship because of that. Willow has also just met a person named Guy who goes to her school, and I assume they're going to strike up, I don't know if a romantic relationship, I assume it's going to be a romantic relationship, but some sort of relationship, and I assume that he's going to help her kind of like work through her grief and trauma and stuff like that, which I don't really like. You don't need a man in order to do that. You need therapy. But I'm only 40 pages into this, so I don't know. If you are somebody who is interested in reading this book, I would definitely check out the trigger tags first because I am only 40 pages into it and there has been a lot of mentions of cutting and self-harm. So if you are somebody who is sensitive to those topics, I would definitely look into that before diving into this book. Picked up my groceries. Here's what I got from the library. I got the manga Deadpool Samurai. I got the second book in the Poppy War series, The Dragon Republic. I also grabbed quite a few graphic novels. So I have A Space Boy by Stephen McCranie's, Sisters of the Mist by Marilyn Spige, In Limbo by Deb J.J. Lee, Salt Magic by Hope Larson and Rebecca Mock, and also The School for Good Mothers by Jessamine Chan. I have actually already read this book. I put it on hold, but then got it from Libby, but I decided to get it anyway, seeing as I'm going to be filming my wrap-up today, so it's going to be good for that, and then I can quickly return it. I am 75 pages into Willow, and oh my god, there has been a turn. So like I mentioned, Willow has been doing quite a bit of cutting, and there was a scene in which Guy kind of finds out about the fact that she has been doing this, and he runs to go and tell Willow's brother because he is taking a class taught by Willow's brother, and when Willow chases him down and grabs his hand outside of her brother's office, her brother kind of comes out and sees them like holding hands and assumes that they're dating and gets like all excited and stuff like that because he thinks that this means that Willow is moving on and she's getting better and stuff like that. Which means now we have like this fake dating trope going on. And Guy is like, I can't just leave you alone because you're obviously like really hurting and you need help and stuff like that. So now I feel indebted to you and I feel like I have to do something. And Willow is kind of manipulating him and telling him that he shouldn't tell her brother because it makes her brother happy to think that she's getting better, and telling him isn't going to stop her from cutting. She's just going to keep cutting anyway. So all he's going to do is make her brother really sad for no reason and stuff like that. So like, oh my god. I am not somebody who likes a fake dating trope. So the fact that we have fake dating on top of self-harm is not, oh god, I'm not liking that, especially because clearly Guy thinks now that he can like fix Willow and stuff when she needs help. She needs mental health help, and at least he has tried to get her. He said like, I won't tell your brother, but at least like let me bring you to like student health services. It's anonymous, like let me do something to try and help you. So I am hoping that this means at some point later on he can convince her to go and get some sort of actual professional help. My plans for the rest of the day right now are I have to film my wrap-up video. I need to do editing for that wrap-up video, and I need to spend some time writing. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Also, as well, continue reading Willow whenever I get the chance. So that's what we're going to be doing. Just gotten back from seeing Into the Spiderverse 2 with some of my friends, and holy crap, that was the best movie that I have ever seen. The art, the plotting, the soundtrack, everything about it was incredible. I knew that this movie was going to be good, but I didn't think that it would be so good that I would actually be willing to go back and pay another $18 in order to see it again. But I am seriously considering it. And the movie left off on a very significant cliffhanger, but thank goodness the third movie is supposed to be coming out in March, at least according to somebody working at the movie theater. The third movie is supposed to be coming out in March, which, thank God. I don't know what I would have to do if I had to wait the amount of time between the second and third movie that I had to wait between the first and the second movie. It's been quite a few years that I've been waiting for the second movie, so I am so thankful that it's going to be less than a year for the third. Now, when it comes to reading, I am currently halfway through Willow, and I would have to say, I don't like Willow as a person. Oh my goodness. She is definitely one of those pick-me, manic pixie, not like other dream girls. And it's really annoying. She's somebody who really likes to read, and yet she will simultaneously shit on sci-fi, and I do not respect that at all. If you are one of those readers who thinks that you are better than other readers because you read a specific genre, and you think that you're better than other people who read like a inferior genre, you are not a better reader than other people. All reading is the same, whether you are reading graphic novels or classics or spicy romances. It doesn't matter. Books is books. Reading is reading, and you are not better than other people simply based on your selection of choices. So the fact that she shits really heavily on sci-fi, like, I honestly take that personally offensive that she is shitting so much. And Willow honestly has no empathy at all for other characters. Like, other characters will try and kind of like empathize with her situation that she has going on, and she's just basically like, what could you possibly know? Like, nothing terrible could ever possibly be going on in your life. Like, you're just like the worst person in the world because, like, I don't know, I'm just not, I don't like Willow. Willow needs to just shut the fuck up. It's also very weird to me that this book focuses so heavily on self-mutilation and self-harm in response to the fact that Willow accidentally murdered her parents, and it's brought up several times that she murdered her parents, and yet the actual night of the accident has yet to be brought up at all. Willow is not struggling with any nightmares from the accident. She isn't having any flashbacks. She doesn't really seem to ever think back to that night at all because there has been no reference to what actually happened that night. I mean, was she willing to drive her parents home? Did she originally refuse to drive her parents home? Like, it doesn't really seem... I want to know more about what's going on that night, but it doesn't seem like the author is going to talk about it at all for some reason. And the number one thing that's really turning me off in this book is that there are so many scenes that feel so awkward and forced and just unnatural. Like, for example, there's this one scene where she is at the pharmacy and she has to ask like the checkout guy to grab razors for her. Can I please have 3 boxes of the razor blades? 3 boxes? Why do you want 3 boxes? The clerk gives her an odd look. 20 to a box, 60 razors? He has to know. Willow doesn't know what to say. Should she get out of there? Make a run for it? Could he do anything anyway? I mean, he's not going to call the police, is he? Because they're priced 4 for 2 for $1, he continues unperturbed. What is the purpose of that? When you go to the grocery store or when you go to the pharmacy and stuff like that, the clerk does not give a shit what you are buying. They don't really comment on what you're buying. They don't really care about what you're buying because they have seen it all. You literally have to be like trying to get 30 boxes of Sudafed for them to be like, what do you want that for? So it just feels like unnecessary, weird conflict that immediately resolves itself and just, I don't like it. And then of course there are things like this. Kind of, she says in a small voice, you're just crazy, pathetic, strange. You're just so different from anyone else, aren't you? He's really laughing now, but in a nice way. That was your first clue? I mean, come on. How could you not know that she's not like other girls? Anyway, that is the end of the vlog. I read a pretty good amount for the day. I got halfway through Willow. I DNF'd my swashbuckling book. I got a little bit into the Poppy Wars. I also had a good haul from the library and I went and saw an incredible movie that I cannot wait to see again. So I think that's gonna do it for this vlog. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more and don't forget to follow me on social media. But besides that, make sure to stay safe and have a fantastic day. Bye.